Hadrian's Wall. Archaeologists uncover unknown part. Sign up for free now for the biggest moments from morning TV. Subscribe and valid email. When you subscribe, we will use the information you provide to send you these. Sometimes they'll include recommendations for other related newsletters or services. Our privacy notice explains more about how we use your data and your rights. You can unsubscribe at any. Excavators working in back garden sites across a housing estate in Benwell, in the west end of Newcastle upon Tyne, came across many items and structures hailing from the Roman occupation. The team's work has been followed by more 4S documentary, The Great British Dig, History in Your Garden. Around 2,000 years ago, not long after the Roman conquest of Britain, Benwell was the site of the Roman fort started by It is enormous, spanning 73 miles from the banks of the River Tyne near the North Sea, all the way west to the Solway. First close to the Irish, Britain became the Roman Empire's furthest northern frontier, while thousands of miles south, the empire colonized Egypt, and at one point even reached Syria and briefly Iran. In a bid to find never-before-seen relics, the Great British Digs team went door to door and asked for permission to upturn residents' garden. A handful of people agreed, many of whom were astonished to find their homes sitting just meters above. Snippets of ancient remnants of everyday life were uncovered, from a fragment of a Roman shoe to kitchen equipment and construction materials. More importantly, crucial evidence about the structures was unearthed, helping the archaeologists to redraw the map of Hadrian's. The housing estate sits on or near a fort that was once the base for 500 soldiers that traveled from all over Europe, including Hugh Dennis, the actor and comedian who presented the show, said, "Within the fort, Webb located the oldest part of the outer wall, and the barrack buildings, and Webb pinpointed the exact location of the bustling vigus, proving the community grew over time and moved closer to the fort itself." Trending, the team's discoveries demonstrated a thriving Roman community on the site of the housings. Roman fineware from around the 2nd to 4th century, made in Peterborough, were unearthed in one garden, while a Roman amphora, a storage container for food and wine, was also. Interestingly, a fully intact Roman horse tooth was also found among some Semyon and roof tiles. In one garden, the remains of a cobbled wall were unearthed, which the team managed to match against an existing map. Richard Taylor, one of the lead archaeologists, said, "We think at the moment that this wall is part of those." The discovery proves that Benwell followed a similar pattern to other Roman forts across the empire, that communities slowly trickled out from the main fort, and so further links might be made in the future. Separate to the Roman finds, a selection of Victorian material was found during the dig. The remains of the World War II Anderson raid shelter were also unearthed, as well as some modern house bricks. Hadrian's Wall English Heritage Curator, Francis McIntosh, appeared on the show, helping to piece together all of the team's discoveries and stitch together an image of what life might once have been like. Ms. McIntosh previously spoke during History Hits documentary, Hadrian's Wall, Building the Wall. Here, she talked through the peculiarities of the structure and the often overlooked mysteries and secrets that are yet to be explained by modern. In the mid-20th century, when archaeologists were working along the ruins of the south side of the fort, they came across a set of unusual and impressive. When excavators pulled back the floorboards beneath layers of soil, they found two bodies, a man and a woman. Ms. McIntosh said, "The man had a dagger in his back, or through his ribs. It's called the murder house." You can think up some great stories of why that might have happened. And was it a bar brawl that went wrong?